Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism. But a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Thompson dishes to Smith. From the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, guys, you look at what makes Love such a prolific rebounder. Great anticipation. I mean, he has the broad shoulders to create space in the paint, the strong anchor to hold his position. It's no wonder he's been a dominating. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Got a piece of it. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Nice shot from the wing.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Corner shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. Goes up on the wing. Another shot, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
He doesn't get the second one.
And, you know, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA, already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here we go.
That athletics.
Yeah.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
They get the rebound. Good D by Thompson.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
He feeds it to Smith. The wide open look for Love. No good from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Cleveland with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Smith against Gibson. Shoots. Knocked loose. Smith the pass to LeBron. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around this season, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring, You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for James.
Matthew Dellavedova.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Noah kicks to Dunleavy. And a wide open look for Noah. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. Rebound by Butler. Bulls trail by 14. To the paint. Dunleavy dishes to Rose. Here's Gasol. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Thompson passes to Love. And Thompson kicks to Love. And there's the 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in. For Kevin Love. And it's a Shumford in for Smith. The Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Butler. They get it back and finished off by Noah.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, and don't take any risk while you're doing it.
Irving with a clean look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And that one's good by Noah.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Dellavedova, that's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Noah, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instinct and the energy of a mountain lion.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Here's Mozgov. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Noah's got space, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Brooks. Shot is off. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been...
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
They've got Taj Gibson. Portis is out there at Mirotic. Then it's Brooks. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's James, and he goes right over Mirotic and slams it down.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Aaron Brooks. And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East. 33 of their 50 wins last year, Clark, coming in the Eastern Conference.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played 500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Some changes for Chicago. Saul comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Dunleavy in for Justin Holiday. Irving attacking. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. On its way from Rose for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Butler dishes to Dunleavy. There's Rose with the 3. The Bulls keep it alive. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And Chicago shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Portis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Thompson passes to LeBron. Irving for 3, and it's good. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the 3-point shot.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Gasol is doubled. Offensive rebound, Dunleavy, and he drops it in from the low post. Dunleavy's got 6.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
But 3. Rebounded by McDermott.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Butler. And Love has it in the corner. James kicks to Love. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Derrick Rose. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson dishes to Dellavedova. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. No good from Moore.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Bulls with another miss. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. LeBron with the buckets.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Offensive rebound. Here's Noah. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Noah with the block. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And he gets it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Here's Love. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The drive by Brooks. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's James. Here's the 3. With 1 on the clock, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
A dominating first half of basketball.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a game for LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Shots good by Gibson. Well, Cleveland shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Dunleavy. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. Watching Mike Dunleavy Jr., he's simply the mark of consistency. We know he's in his mid-30s, but you know exactly what you're going to get out of him every season. I think Tom Thibodeau, last year's Chicago coach, really admired that and loved it.
It's so funny watching Mike Dunleavy Jr. play. I remember when his dad coached me when I was with Portland, and he was a little kid running around, and all of a sudden he's become this great NBA player. But you're right, though. He's made himself into a valuable asset in terms of the role he's been given for the Bulls. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. They're running. Here's Smith. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Talking about Dunleavy, boy, I tell you, he was playing at a high level already by his second season in the league. Practically every statistic across the board matches up since then. And that's over a decade later.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively.
And getting back to Dunleavy's consistency here in his later years, he's one of those guys who has really ramped up the nutrition. He's hitting the weight room. I could make the case that he was a...
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw
in the
right
world?
there, Kev.
And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Love.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
But they recover it. Dunleavy for 3. Cannot hit. Good D by James. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gasol. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Thompson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Irving attacking. Pass to Mozgov. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
They get it back. Portis, the pass to Butler. From deep three-point range. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
True. Their turnovers are piling up. In this quarter.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Butler. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Here's Brooks. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Will it go? And Noah with a nice bucket inside. Noah's got 7 points in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The rebound by Holiday.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Bulls making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. Takes a 3. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
and he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Noah drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Noah's got 9.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to Dellavedova. Here's Fry. Here's Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
The Bulls making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Noah's shot is off. For 3, Smith. That's good. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Moore. Shot is off. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then it's McDermott. And it's Brooks in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
So it's the Cavaliers now. On the wing, Jones. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Good. McDermott's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Reverses, and it's blocked. From deep. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Shots good by Jefferson.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And it's Moore penetrating, banked in off the glass. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. McRae passes to Jefferson. Great D that time from Gibson. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
From deep three-point range, Brooks misses. Here's McRae. No good with the triple. McDermott. And the heave doesn't get to the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Some changes for Chicago. Justin Holiday comes in for Doug McDermott. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. Williams. Here's Thompson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Nice shot by Portis. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. To the paint. Stolen by Rose. From deep. No good from Moore.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
And Chicago shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Rose gets the bucket. Cleveland controlling the game. Williams attacking, and Gibson sends it back. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
Joakim Noah's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Amon Shumpert has come in for McRae. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. That's good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The shot's good from Irving.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Fires from the line. Shumpert, no good.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
And he overshot that one, missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And again, no good by Chicago.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brooks against Jones. Brooks misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Irving can't hit. Noah with it. They can't. Can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if there's a defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. From deep three-point range, and the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
Here's Shumpert. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Passes it to Jones. Outside Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That'll be 3 seconds.
Here is Brooks. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
It takes 5 guys to win it in the NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back to the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.